What's going on, guys? Welcome along to another video, and today's hopefully going to be a quick one. We're going to be doing an unboxing and a quick review on the Smallrig Cage for the Osmo Action 3 and 4. Now, this isn't a sponsored video. I've bought this with my own money, so let's get straight into it. Looking at the cage then, it is metal in design. It seems really well built. This unit comes in at £43 at the minute. There are 1/4 inch screw holes on 3 of the sides, so the top, the left hand side and the rear. That will come in handy for mounting onto any tripods or any selfie sticks if you're not going to use the quick magnetic mount. We do have a hot shoe on the top side. We've got a button on the front. You push that, that releases the battery door, and then you can just push it together and it clicks in place. To get the camera into the cage itself, it's this red little button at the top. Push that to the right and then the door opens up. I do like the little red accent on there. It's a nice little touch. Let's get the camera in. And there we go. Look at that. Very nice. They've done the cutout of the lens. Everything seats properly. Now, what will be interesting to see is the audio for the transmitter going into the side. The reason I'm saying it'll be interesting to see because I know from a previous video I've watched on a different cage, I believe, there was a lip around the outer edge on whatever cage he was using that protruded a little bit too far, so the transmitter, the receiver, couldn't actually sit properly. Obviously though, I am using it at the minute on the video, so I'll whack on some B-roll over the top and we'll see if it seats correctly or whether it's going to be a problem. And here we go then, looking at the Smallrig Cage, it does not fit the receiver for the DJI Mic 2. The reality of this for me isn't a big deal because obviously the DJI Mic 2 connects to the camera wirelessly but still keeps all the good capabilities of the mic. So I would not use the receiver with the DJI camera anyway. The reason the receiver doesn't fit is actually the top part of the cage just catches the very corner of the receiver. So if I was to file the top part of the cage down, then yeah, it would work, but obviously I'm not going to do that. But with the cage on at the minute, you can get to all the ports. You've got the USB-C, actually you can put the audio in there. The good thing with this cage is it does have the magnetic mounts on both the bottom and the side. So you can go from filming normal POV style footage or changing it over to get some Instagram style. Obviously, to get to the battery to change it, you will have to take it out of the cage. But because of that quick release button at the back, the cage back door opens up really easily, and then the camera obviously just pops out. I think for the money, £43, there's, at the minute, once I've tested the DJI mic receiver, there's nothing about this cage that would put me off from buying it. So like I said, £43. Now I do have some cheaper cages to test, so we will see if they fare up and if it's worth spending the extra couple of bucks on this Smallrig, or whether you can save yourself a couple of quid and get something else. Still got all the port holes for the mics and everything to pick up everything it needs to as the action camera. The power button on the left hand side, it's got a nice cutout, so a little extra space for your finger to get in, especially if you've got gloves on. And then the same again for the top, plenty of space to get your finger in. The only negative thing I'd have to say about the cage would be, because it is actually a decent solid build, that increases the weight. So this is now coming in, it does feel heavy. So I think potentially having the camera on the helmet in the cage, you may start to feel the weight on a full day's filming. And there we go, like I said, just a quick unboxing and testing out the cage for the Osmo Action 4. It does also fit the 3. If you want to pick yourself up one of these, description box below, there will be some Amazon affiliate links. You don't pay anything extra, I get a little kickback, and everyone's happy. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. More importantly, subscribe to the channel. We've got plenty of cages to be testing and plenty more reviews coming because the summer is finally here. Until next one, ride safe.